I think vaccines is the frontier. I think it is the battleground. As we speak, they're going to attempt to force vaccinate every adult and child, not only in America, but around the world. It's already on Health and Human Services website. If pharma gets control of us at that level where they can forcibly inject us with products we have no control over by buying our politicians and passing laws that enforce these products upon us, there will be no alternative medicine. There will be no chiropractors. There will be no acupuncturists. There will be no alternative way. We will see more and more medical kidnapping like we're seeing. This is the moment. I believe this vaccine discussion is the attempt by the pharmaceutical industry to take over our lives once and for all. So today I'll be calling for everybody to stand up because the war has begun. We are in, I believe, a spiritual war. We are up against an idea that our bodies are not sound and only the pharmaceutical industry can keep us alive. If we believe that our bodies want to heal and that nature has the answers, or for many of us, God, then we have to stand up, just as our founding fathers did, and make a difference now. I just moved from Los Angeles, where I developed my film and television career, where my children were born, and moved to Texas because I believe I'm a refugee now from California. I'm a refugee in my own country. People from New York are also finding themselves in the same situation. Child Protective Services being called into hospitals where somebody's child fell out of a tree, broke their arm. They just want to take them in to get the arm fixed, and then it's, well, you need a TTAV vaccine now. Oh, I don't need that. And then, well, why? Why are you not getting it? Then they look into your vaccine record, and now because you're not vaccinated, they're talking about taking your child away from you. People want to make me worry about the border, between Mexico and America. I'm not happy with what I'm seeing there, but I'm watching citizens have their children taken away from them because they don't vaccinate, because they don't want to give their child chemotherapy and things like that. This is a terrifying, scary time that the pharmaceutical industry is making decisions, political decisions, police decisions, and legislative decisions about our lives. So what do people need to do? People better wake up. We have to wake up right now. This is not something that is going to be, oh, I'm worried what's going to happen to my grandchildren, or this future, where's it going to be? In our lifetime, in fact, I believe in the next 3 to 5 years, we have either won this battle against the pharmaceutical takeover of our bodies. We are talking about the idea, when you look at California and New York, they just removed every exemption there is. California took it a step further to remove essentially the medical exemption. A doctor cannot even use your family history, knowing you, and say, I'm writing an exemption, this child shouldn't be vaccinated. There's a kid up in New York right now in a wheelchair with cerebral palsy who developed seizures from vaccinations. The leading neurologist at the children's hospital said, you cannot vaccinate this child, yet the school will not let him go to school because a school board is overriding a neurologist. That is terrifying. And the fact that we find ourselves in that position means we, first of all, have got to start speaking aloud. We have got to start talking. We cannot sit here and say, oh, I don't like talking about that vaccine issue. It's weird for my friends or the people around me, or it creates, a difficulty. Our founding fathers were not afraid to talk about freedom, and that's why we have it. We cannot be afraid to talk about freedom now because that's all this is. We are talking about the idea that our children are simply property of the United States government. That's what California has just decided. That's what New York has just decided. And it's about to be all of us. When they pass the adult mandate, which looks like it's supposed to come online in 2020 in attachment with the Real ID.